What is going on, TapXNation? My name is TapXstudios, bringing you guys another commentary today. But before we get into the full-on topic, I want to talk about the gameplay in the background. It's a triple nuclear on Hijacked by my boy Liberty. This kid plays PC. Like, how can you do well on the PC? I suck on the Xbox. This man goes ham on the PC. He knows what he's doing. He drops gameplays like this like they're nothing. You guys need to go check him out. Links in the description below, because people like him deserve a lot more recognition, especially when they're doing this stuff on the PC. Like, I can't even do this on the Xbox. Like, come on, man. It's terrible when I can't do as good as him on a console, but yet he can use a three-fingered, move around in a mouse. Like, that's nearly impossible to get a good accuracy on. So you guys need to go check him out. Links in the description below. Hopefully there might be an annotation on the screen. I'm not for sure, but if there is, click him, sub him, watch his videos, because he deserves a lot of recognition. Now let's get right into the commentary topic. Today, I'm going to be talking about living next to a trap house. If you guys don't know what a trap house is, pretty much a crack house. Pretty much drug dealers live there, and it was a kind of like an apartment house. It's weird how to explain it. It was like, to the left of us and to the right of us was a crack house or trap house at once, which was pretty bad, living in between them. But the people to the right of us got kicked down. It turned into an apartment too. So we're in between these two apartment houses. And the one to the left of us had three people, like three families, or it could live up to three people living in each apartment. So one time there was like three, I think, Caucasian people living there. And, you'd never expect like this to happen. But there was always a lot of stuff going on in that house. And the person that lives upstairs was always suspicious. This person boarded up the window so nobody could see what he's doing. He would come out and park his car in front of the house and not behind where all the other cars are. The night of Wednesday night, everybody would pull into the back, run upstairs, and run back down. So you knew something was going on upstairs. And the guy actually tried to become friends with us at once. He tried to welcome us as neighbors. We were like, okay, you're cool. We like you. As time went on, we did not like him. He turned into more of an enemy because we always had to call the cops on him. This guy was just not a good guy. And we noticed that after living there for about, 3 months. 3 months in, we noticed he wasn't a good guy. But as soon as we moved in, 3 days in of moving in, there was already something going on at our house because they thought that house to the left of us was their house that their brother got beat up in. But this guy had a broken jaw, and he was like, he had his like group of friends come back and they were going to beat up the guy that beat him up. And it was to the house to the left of us. It was the trap house. And they ended up coming to our house and they shattered glass. They walked into our living room. My dog got pissed off, scared the guy out. They were arguing with my dad. My dad was about to punch the guy with the broken jaw. My dad had him by the t-shirt, had him by the collar, had his hand cocked back. He was about to get that man in the hands. But they ended up taking off running. They left us. They were gone. They got back in their car. They pulled out really quick. The guys that were helping us move at the time, chased them down. And it was pretty interesting. It was like our first terrible experience living at that house, and we knew this house was going to be completely hell. So like I said, about 3 months in, we started noticing more drug stuff going on over there. And one day I decided to go outside and play basketball. This was a Tuesday night, and I was playing basketball with one of my friends. He comes down the street probably about, every 2 to 3 days, comes down and plays basketball with me, and we end up having a great time. Well, I shit you not. This guy walked out of his car and had an AK-47 in his hand. I was surprised. I was shocked. I ran inside real quick, told my mom. My mom called the police. Nothing really happened. It was a pretty terrible thing to see because, you're worried about you're going to get shot, but you feel bad for the people that you think is about to get shot, but nothing really happened that night. I shit you not. This guy walked in with an AK-47, and I thought he was about to start spraying it up. I thought he was about to kill somebody, but he looked pissed off. He walked into that door, walked straight upstairs. Another night, one of my friends' dad, alright, he is a big crackhead, alright, he is the biggest crackhead / alcoholic I've ever met. And this man took a baseball bat and he charged at that door, started hitting on that door. He was threatening to knock it down. He was wanting to get inside of that house and mess them up. And it's pretty bad when you see that happen, especially your friend's dad. It made me never want to see that friend again, even though I went over to his house a lot after that. It makes you not want to be friends with him because you have to worry about his dad doing that. That's like creepy. That's scary. That is probably one of the more scarier things that happen is when you see a friend's dad threaten to beat somebody up over drug. And about 6 months in us living in this house, it was quiet for about 2 months. And it started happening again because I guess somebody moved out and somebody moved in. It started getting all quiet, it was finally quiet in the area. And these two black males moved in and it started happening again. More people coming into that house, going upstairs, getting drugs and leaving. And it was once again pretty bad experience. There was always fights. My friend's dad ended up going back there again. Never really got into a fight, but we always saw him. And it was just, it wasn't a really great thing to see your friend's dad, like I said before. But when you see him going multiple times and carrying out bags of stuff, you know something's going on. And we never thought it was really weed that was being sold there. We thought it was more like, you know, ecstasy or something terrible. We ended up usually finding pills on the ground there, right beside their house all the time when we had to take the trash out. Because we had to go past their house to take the trash out, because it has to be sitting on the corner, and then we drag the trash cans back. Their house is on the corner. You pull up, you take a left, and our house is like, our backyard is right next to theirs. And we had to take our trash cans over to their curb so we could take the trash out. And that's how we always noticed something was going on. And, you know, we always wanted to move because of it. Really didn't have the time because we were always out. And they did eventually rob us multiple times, which was pretty bad. We tried to be friendly with them at one point and it didn't work out. You know, we didn't want to buy anything from them, but we wanted to try to be friends, you know, allies. We didn't want to be caught up with anything. But, you know, it's just stuff happened, shit happened there, and it was just a terrible experience for my family. And I feel bad for them actually having to be forced out. Like, they used to have really friendly neighbors downstairs, which are really nice people. They were Mexicans, and they had a full-on family, and they had to live through that. They had to live through that hell of people going upstairs and always starting fights and all that. So I feel bad for them, you know, and they were forced out of that house, and I knew they couldn't afford it because they were always having problems with the landowner, and then they got forced out of the house because they got tore down, which I feel bad for that family. Some of the nicest people that my family's ever met, we always try to help them out as much as we can because we knew they couldn't afford half the stuff that we could, and we were lucky for it. But that is my experience living next to a trap house. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I have a part 2 of this commentary I'm going to post up on my main channel, so if you guys want to go check that out, links in the description below. That's my channel. You guys want to go sub me, that would be amazing. Make sure you sub the guy that brought this gameplay to you guys because he just does an amazing job on the PC. I want you guys to go check him out before you even consider checking me out. Alright guys, that's going to be my commentary for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. We'll try to hit that 100 like mark. If you guys could do that, that would be amazing. My name is TapXstudios. Peace guys.